What's going on, everybody? This is your W.O.F. Outlook and discussion for Sunday, July 16th, 2023. And before we get into today's video, I hope everyone is doing well, remaining positive, and as always, staying blessed. All right, you guys, taking a look at the map this morning, you can see here nothing new since I've been gone the last few days. Well, technically, I haven't been gone, you guys. I be here all day, every day, throwing out these updates, having these putting together the updates for you guys for the hurricanes, the tropical outlooks, the severe weather potentials. And you guys trust and believe you me, I love doing this. I've been fascinated with weather since I was about 11 years old. I was very much a kid when I was fascinated with weather, you guys. So doing this, I have no problem being here every day, all day, just sitting here waiting for weather updates to come out and upload them onto YouTube, you guys. So if you haven't done so already, consider subscribing here at your Weather on the Fly as the National Hurricane Center and Storm Prediction Center comes out with updates. I have them posted here right for you guys here at your Weather on the Fly in nice graphical animational form. So you and the YouTube nation and everyone you know could stay up to date and weather aware, you guys. We're going to get weather on the fly on the map, and it's going to be bumping here on YouTube, you guys, in no time. So just remember, if you haven't done so already, consider subscribing because you will not miss any updates here at your Weather on the Fly, you guys, as I have just about all of them. The majority of all of them, you guys, the most important ones, you can say. I do have them, even though all weather updates are important, you guys, and I don't want to sound like I'm rambling right now, but the main, like, some updates are more, bigger of an issue than others, you guys. So I really try to have the more bigger issued updates posted for you guys so everyone could stay weather aware. Now, that's enough of me rambling for this morning, you guys. Now we're going to look at the tropics here as the tropics are starting to wind down at the moment. We did finally have Calvin form here, and he's been chugging his way along across the eastern Pacific. He's about to enter the central Pacific and also threaten the Hawaiian Islands, you guys. But by the time he gets to the big island of Hawaii, probably going to still have a little tropical storm force winds and some showers going with it, you guys. But it's not going to be that much of a big concern for Hawaii. And as we put on the forecast track, you guys, you can see here the track takes the center or what's ever going to be left of the center right over the big island here, you guys, in the next few days. So we'll definitely be on the lookout here for some inclement weather across Hawaii, but it's nothing that you need to cancel a vacation or anything for, you guys. As we continue to look here across the remainder of the Eastern Pacific, it is fairly quiet. As you can see, it looks like something is trying to come together right here. If we put the 5-day outlook, you can see that National Hurricane Center does have an area of interest here southwest of Mexico, but it has been at a 20% chance of development for the next 7 days for the last few days because it looks like only the GFS is really developing this system and not all the other models are really too enthused with it. So the National Hurricane Center, like, okay, since one of my main global models are showing it, I got to at least put it on the map, you guys. But other than that, the chances have not increased because no other model support has really been joining the GFS at this moment. But we will continue to watch this because y'all know how Mother Nature, she loves to change her mind quickly, and this can go ahead and be developing before we know it, you guys. Now, as we take a look on into the Atlantic, the Gulf of Mexico closed for business. No development is expected with all this dry air and shear. Same here across the Caribbean. Look at the shear, the southwesterly shear going on. No development right now. Even as we head on into parts of the southwest Atlantic, no development. Look at all the dry air still here across the Lesser Antilles and extending on into the central and eastern tropical Atlantic. We do have a tropical wave here across parts of the starting to approach the central Atlantic, you guys. And as I said a few days ago, these waves have been fairly healthy, you guys. So I say once the atmospheric conditions become conducive for development here across the Atlantic, all bets are probably going to be off if these waves continue to look impressive as they do right now, you guys. Other than that, we do have Don here, subtropical storm Don, which is looking very much pathetic here, you guys. It is a tropical depression right now, and it could degenerate into a remnant low and become post tropical at any given time. but it is forecast to move back towards the south here, you guys, where it could possibly regenerate. So we will keep an eye on Don. As of right now, he's very much on life support, but may not be done yet, you guys. Now, as we take it on over to the lower 48, you guys, you can see we're going to have another day of some extreme heavy rainfall here across parts of the Northeast and New England. Going to have some severe weather as well going on here, as we already have a tornado watch in effect for some heavy severe storms that's ongoing in that area right now, you guys. We also have a heavy rainfall advisory for parts of the mid-Atlantic. Down here across parts of the lower Mississippi Valley, deep south in Texas, you guys, we do have a disturbance here coming out of southern Oklahoma, riding the Oklahoma, Texas panhandle. I mean, I say Texas panhandle, you guys, riding the Oklahoma Texas border here, moving off towards the southeast, you guys, and that's going to be the catalyst for a marginal risk of severe weather that can extend all the way down to the New Orleans area and even Ocean Springs here along the Mississippi Gulf Coast. We do have another disturbance here across the middle of the country here, you guys, heading southeast down into parts of Missouri, from Nebraska on into Missouri, you guys, southwest Iowa, northeast Kansas, you guys. This upper level disturbance is what's going to spark the severe weather here across this area around around central eastern Kansas on into extreme northwest Missouri, you guys. So other than that, we already know it's summertime. It's basically going to be hot and baking wherever you are. I know it's, even if the temperatures do look like it's cooler than what it should be, I promise you, it's probably hotter than what it normally will be. I mean, it's hotter normally than what it would be that y'all would consider cool, especially here up north, you guys. Even though we do have some fronts and all that coming down and stuff, it's still summertime, you guys. It's hot. So enough rumbling with the current setup, you guys. We're going to pause this real quick. And before we get into the convective outlook, let me take all the surface plots off, you guys. All right. Hold on, you guys. All right. All right, let me see. Almost there, you guys. Almost there. All right, and I'm going to take the convective outlook off first, you guys, because I want to go to the excessive rainfall outlook first. We're going to start off with that first today, you guys. And as you can see here, they have upgraded this. We have a marginal risk here across parts of the Midwest, the middle of the country, Chicago, St. Louis, Kansas City, extending into Nebraska and Kansas, you guys. Look here, down here across the Arklatex region, Northeast Texas, extending on down into Louisiana, which does include the New Orleans area. There is a slight risk for excessive rainfall with this disturbance that's going to be coming down here. So we will definitely be looking out for some inclement weather here across the New Orleans area and Gulf Coast and southern United States, even Shreveport, you guys. And that marginal risk of excessive rainfall extends all the way down to the Miami area, you guys. But this is where the real player is coming into effect, you guys, here from the mid-Atlantic states, which does include New York City, on up into New England, you guys, with this moderate risk of excessive rainfall. So definitely be on the lookout. As last week is this same area is where all of the flooding rains were at. And yet again, it's going to happen. It's possibly that more than likely we will have some extensive amounts of dangerous flash flooding going on, you guys. Let's take a look at day 2 excessive rainfall outlook. Not as bad, you guys. As you can see, mainly just a marginal risk here across parts of southeastern Arizona. Yet again here across parts of South Dakota, extending on into eastern Nebraska, western Iowa, extreme northwest Missouri. We also have another area here across the Tennessee, Ohio Valley, extending into parts of the northeast here, you guys. Yet again, another marginal risk going to be here for the central Gulf Coast, New Orleans, Ocean Springs, Mobile, and for the Florida Peninsula, which does include Miami and Jacksonville, you guys. So yet again, the season just keeps on giving, you guys, with the severe weather and the flooding, and now we throw in the mix with the tropical systems. And right now, yes, the tropics are kind of quiet now, but you guys, August is coming, and I can't stress it enough that we're going to more than likely probably be busy here at your Weather on the Fly. So make sure, if you're still listening to me right now, make sure you subscribe here so you can stay up to date and weather aware, because the main hurricane season is coming, you guys. Now, as we take a look at the convective outlook for today, you can see the Storm Prediction Center has that slight risk up here across parts of the Northeast where the ongoing tornado watch is in effect. Yet again, here across parts of Kansas into northwest Missouri, another slight risk with the marginal risk encompassing the outer edge of that up to Chicago, and even here, the marginal risk along the Gulf Coast. As we look here for the probabilities, you can see the tornado risk is mainly here up across the Northeast, which is ongoing right now. But you already have the flooding you have to worry about. Now we add insults and injury and have to worry about a few tornadoes up there, you guys. Hail, we do have a 15% chance of hail here across Kansas here, you guys, for that hail pushing 1 to 1.5 inch in diameter. A 5% chance for Chicago and Omaha. As we get to the wind probability, we do have a 15% chance across that slight risk area here across Kansas into northwest Missouri, and here down across Texas and Louisiana and the Mississippi Gulf Coast. A 5% chance of those winds pushing 50 to 60, gusting to 70, you guys. No significant tornadoes. We do across central Kansas. We'll have an area of significant hail for 2+ inches in diameter of that dangerous, damaging hail. We'll be on the lookout here across Kansas, and no significant wind. So that is very good news, you guys. Now, as we take a look at the HRRR to see just how these storms are going to continue to materialize throughout the next 48 hours, and we're going to start here at the noon hour, you guys, here at your Weather on the Fly. Better yet, since I'm making this video a little late, we're going to start at 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time, you guys. All right, and as you can see here, we already have the weather ongoing up across parts of New England and the Northeast. That's going to be continuing here in the near future. We had that showers and thunderstorms here across parts of northern and central Missouri, and even that cluster here across parts of the Arklatex, you guys. We move on to about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, starting to head into the evening, you guys. You can see here the showers and thunderstorms start to increase in courage here across parts of Louisiana. Even here across parts of southeast Louisiana, the New Orleans area could have some increase in showers and thunderstorms. Look here across the Florida Peninsula, you guys. Showers and thunderstorms starting to increase in courage here between Jacksonville and Miami. Have another cluster of storms possibly heading through central Illinois, you guys. We head on to about 9 o'clock in the evening. All right, you guys, and as we get to 9 o'clock in the evening, as it loads for us, you can see, look at the heavy showers and clusters of storms with that disturbance that's going to be coming down towards the New Orleans area. It could be quite stormy here late afternoon, heading into the evening hours across southeast Louisiana and possibly the Mississippi Gulf Coast, you guys. Look here across parts of central and eastern Kansas. These storms will have the potential to be producing damaging winds and hail. And the heavy rain here up across parts of New England and the Northeast will still be ongoing and continuing, you guys. Will definitely be on the lookout. Subscribe here at your Weather on the Fly. You will stay up to date with updates as I post them throughout the day for you guys to stay aware and always stay prepared, you guys. As we move on to Convective Outlook Day 2, which would be for you guys Monday. You can see here the Storm Prediction Center does have a marginal risk here up across parts of southeast Indiana, northeast Kentucky, on into parts of Ohio, you guys. Another marginal risk here across parts of central Montana, but a slight risk does come into parts of central, southern, and South Dakota, and north central to northeastern Nebraska here, you guys. Other than that, we do have a general thunderstorm risk here across just about much of the United States here. And as we take a look at what these storms could be up to for your Monday, you guys, so far no tornado threat, so that is very good news. Hail, we do have a 15% chance of hail across the slight risk here around southern South Dakota into northern Nebraska for that hail pushing 1 to 1.5 inches in diameter. The wind probability, 5% chance across these areas for the winds pushing 50 to 60, gusting to 70, you guys. No significant tornadoes, no significant wind, or no significant hail is expected for tomorrow as of right now, you guys. So as we continue to HRRR out, and we go on to about 1 o'clock tomorrow for you guys Monday. All right, as we get this time to load, and you guys, you can see here, we start to dry out here across parts of the New England area and Northeast, so that is good news for you guys. But look here across parts of Northeast Oklahoma, even here across extreme Southern Illinois, southeast Missouri, Kentucky here, you guys could have a cluster of showers and thunderstorms. Even here, they are increasing in coverage across parts of the Florida Peninsula yet again, you guys, for tomorrow afternoon. As we head on to about 6, 7 o'clock, late afternoon, evening on you guys, Monday, you can see here, look across parts of the Ohio Valley, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, parts of western New York, you guys. Showers and thunderstorms will be in store here. Even here across parts of southeast Missouri here in the Boot Hill area, Memphis could be seeing some showers, you guys. We head on to about 10, 11, 12 o'clock around the overnight hours, heading into Tuesday, you guys. All right, let's check and see. All right, you guys, you can see here yet again across parts of western New York, central western New York, it still has some showers and thunderstorms ongoing for your Monday night heading into Tuesday, even across parts of southern Illinois and Indiana as well. And as we do head to convective outlook day 3, which is as far as the HRRR will take us out, you can see here as of right now, we just have a marginal risk here from parts of extreme South Central South Dakota, all the way on towards parts of southern Indiana, central Kentucky, and yet again another marginal risk here for parts of North Dakota into extreme northwest Minnesota, you guys. So we'll definitely be on the lookout for some more severe weather as we head on in to this upcoming week, you guys. So as we take the HRRR off, you guys, is that as far out as we go? We're going to check and see if we have any more severe weather. Let's check for day 4. And as of right now, we don't have anything out for day 4, you guys. So here's another look at convective outlook day 1. As we do have, I'm going to put the severe weather watch up here again. As you can see, we do have the tornado watch here already in effect from New York, extending on into parts of the New England area, you guys. So definitely be on the lookout for some of these strong to severe cells, you guys, as you are up there. And here again across parts of the southern United States from Dallas on down towards the New Orleans area. Even here around Kansas City, we have to definitely be on the lookout for some heavy rain and some severe weather, you guys. So that's going to be it for this one, you guys. Like I said, again, if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe here at your Weather on the Fly so you and the YouTube Nation can stay up to date and weather aware. That's going to be it for this one. Everyone be safe, be careful out here in all of this weather, and I will talk to you all in the next one.